Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker Enhanced Edition with me, BringItDon. We've got a lot of stuff to turn into the Storyteller, so let's do that. I've already read about that. We've already read that, I believe. Already read that. And we've already read that. Okay, I don't remember if we've read this or not. Oh, now here's something truly impressive. These items once belonged to a dwarven smith, and they wish to tell us their story. I hear the booming strokes of a hammer, the sizzling sparks and roaring flame of the forge. The anvil. It sings. The air is so fresh. It is. Oh, this is talking about. Okay. Yeah, we haven't read this one yet. The air is so fresh. It is like I am back home in the woods of my motherland. I can feel a soft breeze through my hair. The storyteller takes a deep breath and laughs. Some of the 5 items are still missing, though, Don Victus, so the full story of this forest remains a mystery to me. I'd be happy to trade the whole set of items for their story. Can you hear it calling to us? Let us hurry. Tell me the story of the singing anvil. Alright, so everybody just leveled up. We'll take care of that after we read the story. I see the flames of the forge. It is so close I can touch it. The heat sears my face, and the sparks sting my cheeks. But there's no fear in my soul, only admiration and reverence for the work of an artist. The storyteller seems to be in some sort of trance. His unseeing eyes reflect the flames of a forge that burned out long ago. I am Kolgan, an apprentice of the great Zarif, the first smith of Bronze Shield Fortress, and I am fascinated by the work of a true master. The smith's hammer is raised in the air, the forged bellows roar, the sparks sizzle, and rhythmic ringing fills the room. The anvil, called the searing palm, replies with a happy booming voice. This music, this song overwhelms my being. I feel a tear of joy run down my cheek and hastily wipe it away, for it is proof of my weakness. The tongs in my hands are covered with soot. I help the master all I can, but I am not allowed to raise my own hammer over the anvil. Master Zarif protects his anvil zealously, won't let anyone else near it. It usually offends me, but not now. Now, my heart follows the ringing beat of a fiery song. Oh, what makes this anvil so special? Is it enchanted? The anvil was created by Ordleif Langbuck herself in ancient times, when the dwarves, full of hope and inspiration, built fortresses along the Shield Road. Ordleif gave this anvil her voice and named it the Searing Palm. Ever since, the anvil sings hymns in praise of the sublime crafting skill of its great mother creator. Why won't Master Zarif let you work the anvil? He says I'm not worthy. He says I have no talent, no spark of creation in my soul. The storyteller's lips curl with contempt. He says that all I can do is copy the work of others. And what are you making? I can't see. I don't know. I don't care. The storyteller shrugs and frowns. This is my master's work, not mine. It doesn't bother me. Alright, please continue. All I hear is silence. Bronze Shield Fortress is sound asleep, save for the blinking of the signal from bonfires. No one knows of the blasphemy about to be committed in the heart of the fortress. The storyteller chokes down a lump in his throat. I push open the door of the smithy. I fear the door's squeal of protest will wake everyone, but silence quickly returns. I take a step inside. I stoke the fire and don my soot-smeared apron. Long have I dreamt of the anvil. It calls to me. Its alluring voice captivates me. Its ringing is full of promise. Tonight, I will work the anvil myself. Tonight, I'll become a creator. Master Zarif, upon seeing my work, will be forced to accept me as his equal. The fire rises to the ceiling, and I raise my hammer to make the first stroke. Something's wrong. When did I make a mistake? The storyteller's face collapses. The anvil. It won't sing. It moans under my hammer. Instead of sweet music, I hear cries of pain, begging me to stop. I clench my teeth and strike again, and again, and again. I will make it work. It will sing for me, even if I must torture it to do so. The moans of the anvil become a monotonous rumble, but I can't stop. The smithy doors swing open, and Master Zarif stands before me, disheveled and furious. He screams curses at me, but I can't hear them. The metal of my work crumbles under my hammer, but I can't see it. My eyes are blinded by tears. The storyteller shakes his head to clear it of the visions, a wary smile on his face. Well, that is it. What happened to the anvil after that? It lost its voice. Bronze Shield Fortress never again heard it sing. The storyteller sighs. It was still functional, and the weapons made on it were durable, but nothing more. No master ever managed to craft a masterpiece there again. The dwarven weapons gradually lost their enchantments, and defending against local dangers became increasingly difficult. I suppose Kolgan's desecration was a strong contributor to the dwarves' eventual abandonment of the fortress. But what happened to you? I mean, to Kolgan? He left, hung his apron on the hook, tossed away his hammer and tongs, and left Bronzeshield Fortress. Deep in his heart, Kolgan knew that Master Zarif was right all along. Kolgan's hammer would never create a masterpiece. Hard work is a poor substitute for inspired talent. Kolgan turned his eyes to Droskar. The god of the Dark Dwarves accepted this new follower. The Duergar gave Kolgan shelter and provided him with unceasing, tiresome work. Work that required no talent, just endless routine. He crafted weapons for the Duergar army, and nobody expected masterpieces of him. He soon forgot all about the Searing Palm, Master Zarif, and the blasphemy he had committed. And it seems to me that there, in the dark tunnels serving Droskar, Kolgan finally found happiness. Well, thank you for the story, Storyteller. Storyteller inclines his head respectfully. Okay, so we made a bunch of money, got a bunch of experience. Let's level everybody up. So another level of Aldori Swordlord. Here we get defensive parry. I get a +1 bonus to armor class against melee attacks when making a full attack with a dueling sword. This armor class bonus increases to +2 at 7th level. If an Aldori Swordlord is also a fighter... Sorry, I lost my place. If an Aldori Swordlord is also a fighter with an Aldori Defender fighter archetype, which is what we had, levels in this class stack with his fighter levels when determining the armor class bonus from this ability. So basically I can stop here, then go back to my Aldori Defender levels, and once I get to level 7, it will still give me the bonus. Alright, so here, I'm going to continue focusing on dexterity. Oh, no, I might do charisma. No, let's just do dexterity. It's a much more important stat. Alright, Ekandio, the level of Ranger. He's another character I will not be multi-classing. I'm going to give him a point of wisdom. My favorite terrain, I think underground would be good. We spend a lot of time underground in this game. Alright, Harem gets to level up. So he gets Chaos Blade and Destructive Aura. Here, give him Wisdom. More Religion. Sure. Huh, that's weird. He's just shy of leveling up. Alright, Canary gets another level of Kineticist, Wild Talents, and Infusion Specialization. I guess I'll stack her Dexterity? I have no idea which one's more important. Alright, so here, let's give her bonus feat fire. No. Skilled Kineticist? Or Elemental Whispers. Then we could get one that gives her... No, I think she'll get Kinetic Restoration as well. Alright, Lindsay, another level of Bard. Dirge of Doom. Okay. And here, Charisma. There we go. Okay. And here... I might get Crushing Despair. And for her, bonus feat water. What did she get here? Actually, yeah, blind fight is very good. I'm gonna grab that. That'll be important later on. Barbarian, danger sense, and rage power. I think she actually levels up twice here. Yeah, let's get deadly accuracy. A level damage reduction, so while they're raging, they get some damage reduction. Alright, Jathal's up next. And for her, probably should have planned this out before I... Let's go get spell penetration. Alright, True Strike might be okay to get. Grab Doom. Fester's okay. I'm not gonna bother with it, I don't think. Inflict serious wounds, of course, so she can heal herself. And having a backup... Let's grab Dispel Magic, because I won't always have Harem in my party. Death's Embrace. You heal damage instead of taking damage from channeled negative energy. If the channeled negative energy targets undead, you heal hit points just like undead in the area. If you are undead, then you instead do not take damage from positive energy. Okay. Sure. And then I'll give her Wisdom. Sorry if this is taking a while. After this, we're actually going to go talk to Ekandio before we head out. Remove Curse might be good to have around. So let's grab that. Alright, Tristan. Let's level you up. And I'm not going to give you any of that. Let's see. I might give him extra channels. Or skill focus. Knowledge, religion. Or lore, religion. Holy Lance. And let's pump up his wisdom. Alright, Reg's going to continue as a Dragon Disciple. This level he gets Bloodline Feat selection. Oh. +2 Strength. Get out of the way. Arcane Spellcasting and Dragon Bite. Does he already have power attack? He does. Or does he? Am I just not seeing it? I'm gonna give him weapon focus here anyway. Why is it not recommended? Or does he already have... Oh, already has it. No, that's for this level. What? Maybe it's on his other... Yeah, he has power attack. Okay. Never mind then. Give him intimidating prowess. Because he gets a bonus to intimidate with his, since he's a orc. I'm gonna get him like Corn Against Smash and Dazzling Display and stuff later on. Blind Fight is also very good again later on. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab him that. And then here, I do think Glitter Dust is a good spell to have. Alright, another level of Dragon Disciple. This one he gets Dragon Resistances, Mage Armor, and Breath Weapon. Just gonna pump up his strength here. Athletics. Persuasion. Okay. Sure, grab him Vanish. Displacement would be good on him, and Stinking Cloud is good in general. So. Alright, and Valerie still doesn't have what she needs to be a stalwart defender. After this level, she should. At least that's what I'm hoping. Alright, so here she will get... Where is it at? There's the Missile Shield. And for this, she'll never have a hand free, so Crane Wing is not a good... Let's get her Blind Fight. Again, later on, that's a good feat to have. Alright, Stalwart Defender. So here she finally gets her armor class bonus. A Stalwart Defender receives a dodge bonus to armor class that starts at +1 on the first level, and improves to +2 at 4th, +3 at 7th, and reaches the maximum of +4 at 10th. And then she also gets defensive stance. Basically, when she goes into defensive stance, she can't move. She has to hold still. And she has so many rounds she can use defensive stance based on her constitution multiplier. While in defensive stance, a Stalwart Defender gains +2 bonus on melee attack rolls, melee damage rolls, thrown weapon damage rolls, and will saving throws. In addition, he gains a +2 dodge bonus to armor class, and 2 temporary hit points per hit die. And while in defensive stance, a Stalwart Defender cannot willingly move from his current position through any means. And you can end it, and then once you end it, I think you're fatigued for as many rounds as you used it. So that makes her absurd constitution stat very good. Because it allows her to stay in her defensive stance for longer. Alright, so Octavia, another level of Arcane Trickster. Ability, Trickery, use Magic Device, Knowledge Arcana. Sure. Spell Focus, she already has Transmutation, so I'm actually not going to worry about it. Does she get... where is it at? There we go. Weapon Focus Ray. Not sure why it's not recommended. Well, I guess because they don't know you going Ray with her, but who doesn't go with Ray with Octavia? Anyway. Alright, so here, Stinking Cloud is super duper good. And Fireball. 2 fantastic spells. And Fireball used to be my favorite spell, but I don't know, Haste is just too good. I love Haste. I don't really see this ever being super useful. And I haven't used any of the pit spells yet, so I might grab Acid Pit just for the sake of giving it a shot. And I don't know... Obsidian Flow came in handy a few times with her last time, so we'll grab that as well. Is that everybody? Alright, cool. We finally caught up. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're gonna go talk to Ekandio, then we're probably just gonna call it an episode. And then in the next one, we're gonna go do our companion quest, and then after the companion quest, we're going back to the DLC dungeon, because we haven't been there in a while. I think we're 2 levels higher than our last attempt, so we should be okay. Not a very eventful episode, but some people like watching level ups, so Ekandio should be... there he is. Ekun stands absorbed in his thoughts, which must be as heavy as the gaze of his dark eyes. Noticing you, he gives you a distracted nod and waits for your questions. Tell me about yourself. Life story is open to you. You deserve it. Ask. Where are you from? Where's your homeland? Thuvia, far south. A desert that treats the sun orchid like gold. Father took me to Absalom when I was 13. Never been to my homeland since. Roads always led north of Absalom. He shrugs. Where did you learn to use a bow? When wayfaring, he answers. Traveled through the Northlands countless times. Guarded trade caravans. Those who paid with gold dealt with the merchants. Those who wanted to pay with steel dealt with me. Do you worship Torag? Yes, Ekun nods. All gods are even in the eyes of men back in the motherland. Chose the one that fit best, though he's a dwarf god. He shrugs and glances at his longbow. Weird that that's not grayed out, but okay. I feel like he's telling me that. Anyway, I used to guard decent men and craft bows. Torag blesses both guards and crafters. Do you have any family? No, he answers indifferently. Mother died early, father died later. He stays silent for a while, then resumes. Wife Amanda and daughter Clarissa died recently. Torag bless their souls. Tell me about Amanda and Clarissa. Why ask? Ekun winces and stays silent for a while. Love them. He finally answers, turning away. Alright, let's change the subject. Tell me about your life in the Stolen Lands. Happy pages of life, good to recall. Hurts to come back. How did you end up in the Stolen Lands? Got married, he answers. Crossed northern lands back and forth for a long time. Often came to the Stolen Lands. Spent nights in Bristle Hill. Recognized Amanda there, and she recognized me. One day, realized leaving wasn't desirable anymore. Have you lived in the Stolen Lands for long? Too long. Forgot how to defend. Too short. Not enough to raise a daughter. Depends how you measure time. Do you like it in this country? Yes, but the Stolen Lands have no credit in that. Seen many places worth staying. Always passed by. Ekun shrugs. People by your side are more important than woods and hills around you. Found those people here. Tell me again about the trolls attacking your village. Ekun swallows a lump in his throat. They attacked at night, slaughtered everyone, he answers. We all knew about trolls. Never thought they would come to the village. Never believed. Ekun closes his eyes and shakes his head, as if in denial. They came before dawn, plundered houses, killed dogs, cows, people. They ate, then gathered everything they could and left. Let's talk about something else. Tell me about your wolf. Not mine, he answers. Noticing this answer isn't satisfactory, he goes on. He never wanted a pet. Never needed one. But couldn't slay the trolls, defend the village. Just called for help. Ranger shifts his frowning gaze to the side. Everything grew dark for a moment. Fainted. Came back with the tongue of this dog on my face. You should accept his help. He's absolutely loyal to you. Ekun frowns. Never called for this dog. Guess he should be accepted? Just don't know. Aren't you going to give him a proper name? Ekun sighs. Not mine, he explains. A name would make him mine. I see. Alright, let's talk about something else. What are your plans for the future? Ekun's eyes look at you, but his thoughts obviously wander somewhere else. To protect you, he shrugs. Doesn't matter. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, Ekun. Tell me if there's anything I can help you with. Echo nods gratefully. Thank you. Talking with you already helps. You're not much of a talker, right? For a moment you can almost glimpse a smile in Echo's eyes. Someone has to be, to balance you. Alright, I won't torture you with more conversation right now. We'll talk later. Okay, and actually before we head out, in the next episode, we have to talk to Valerie. So the next episode is going to be companion quests, and that might be all we get done. We have Jathal's and we have Valerie's. And then in the episode after that, we'll probably head towards the, what is it? The DLC dungeon. There we go. Sorry, I am very tired today, so... I know it wasn't a very eventful episode, but I'll make up for it in the next two. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.